Let me ask you this serious question. Have you ever changed a public view or belief of yours based off like external pressure from like state or a government or a country?
If I had, I wouldn't have gone to jail.
Ooh.
Because that's what they do. They don't pressure you they don't intimidate you with violence initially. What they do is they offer you large sums of money primarily. Most avenues to fame, to super fame, and I don't want to be arrogant, but I believe I have super fame. I'm one of the most Googled men on the planet.
Famous. You have a large account.
Yeah, I mean, it's bigger than yours.
It's not saying much.
Most of the avenues to super fame are gatekept, right? So YouTube can gatekeep you, your manager can gatekeep you, your producer can gatekeep you, a record label can gatekeep you, a sports team can gatekeep you. There's only certain things you can say before you end up losing your contract with whoever. Mm-hmm. And that team, that manager, whatever, those walls can be pressured into getting rid of you. I managed to become monumentally successful without any kind of gatekeeper. They kicked me off of all of the social media. It didn't work. I don't have a manager. I don't have a producer. I don't need a record label.
You have a manager?
No, it's all just me. So that annoyed them. And the reason they keep these gatekeepers in place is so that when they come out with certain narratives which can't be questioned, everyone shuts up, which is effectively how they get away with what they get away with. That's how the world works. So what they do with me, I can only speak from my own experiences. They come along and they say, here's $55 million. You're gonna be sponsored by X, Y, Z, but you're gonna have official opinions on these topics.
No way.
And when you say no to that contract, which infuriates them, by the way, they're not used to people saying no to money. Yeah. It's also why they're after Trump, because they can't bribe him. He's 70 something and he's rich. You can't bribe him with money. He doesn't care. Yeah. And that annoys them because especially when weak people become rich, when strong people become rich, they understand the realities of the world. But when weak people become rich, like crypto dorks, they think that money is everything and they think they can buy everyone. And when they find someone they can't buy, they get very angry. Yeah. So when you turn these contracts down, they get very angry and they start to say things like, well, you know, you're very famous and you've had a long and interesting past, Andrew, and you might need important friends one day. This kind of veiled bullshit.
Wow.
And you ignore them and then you get arrested and you go to jail.